So with Avengers Infinity War right around the corner, much like every other Marvel Studios movie, there is a prequel prelude comic that comes out. Infinity War is no different, and this time there's a few elements in here. One I already discussed about the Soul Stone, but this one is going to discuss the circumstances of the Red Skull and his possible death and survival? Now, of course, if you recently watched the first Avenger, or you need a quick brush up on what happens, at the end, in the fight where Captain America takes on the Red Skull, he grabs the Cosmic Cube, aka the Tesseract, and he vanishes, or what looks like he just kind of poofs and dies. Well, the latest Marvel Infinity War comic actually might prove that he did actually survive. Because in this comic, when Red Skull takes the Tesseract, we see that the Red Skull is not in fact disintegrating, instead he's being lifted up into space. Sort of like a vortex is pulling him up. So does this indicate that he did survive? Well, it's one of these things that's kind of up in the air, right? I honestly don't think we see the Red Skull back in, say, Avengers 3 or Infinity War, but we know that the fourth one seems to be multiverse and time travel, so that could be a very well possible kind of hint that they're dropping here for us. Or maybe he does show up in Infinity War and we just don't know because they don't want it spoiled for us. But I think it's rather interesting that they decide to depict it like this, almost hinting at his survival, and maybe there'll be a passing line that he was somehow, you know, like informing Thanos or somebody else of what exactly happened, and this is the actual outcome. So they wanted to put in this comic to kind of explain that, yeah, look, Red Skull, maybe he did survive, and we're, instead of saying he disintegrated, look, he just gets kind of whisked up into space. Sort of like how when Thor and the Asgardians go back through, you know, and they end up on Asgard, we see that the Bifrost kind of has this weird color and like that weird, I guess, portal? Journey? Stargate? I don't know what you want to call it. Maybe that's the type of thing they're hinting at, so who knows where the Red Skull ended up, but I hope he ends up in a movie once again.